Mataji, it's live.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Very good morning. So, welcome to day 5. We are already in the 5th day of our journey with Lord Ramachandra. So, we have just one more minute. Let's give time for others also to log in, and then we can start off with the prayers. All right, I think we can start off. Please join your palms, close your eyes, and repeat the prayers after me. So we are already in day 5. I'm sure you've got a bit of familiarity in our prayers, right? So what is the first prayer we are offering is to the spiritual master. Second, we are offering our prayers to Lord Ramachandra. Third, we are offering prayers to Lord Gauranga, who is the most merciful avatar of Kali Yuga. And fourth, we are offering it to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, so let's start off with the prayers. Om Agnana Timirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you once again for joining our Ramayana Kids Camp. So welcome once again, all of you. And your mentor is waiting. I'm sure you're also waiting. You can start it. Over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, children. I'm so happy to see everyone. Some of you have been, waiting for the class to start, and you're joining regularly. And I'm so happy to see you. And we're going to cover the Sundar Kand, which is the Kand where Hanuman finds out where Mother Sita is. So Hanumanji, we're going to talk a lot about Hanumanji today. And therefore, we're going to do a little bit of a revision. The first Kand was Balkand. Balkand was how Lord Ram appeared on this particular planet to save the planet from Ravana. What was the situation that was orchestrated? Then we learned about how to be gentle and humble as a student. It was a very important character that we learned about Lord Ram. Then there was Ayodhya Kand. Ayodhya Kand was about how Maharaja Dashratha wanted to coronate Lord Ram and what really happened, and how Lord Ram was unmoved even when last minute he had to go to the forest for 14 years. Then there was Aranya Kand, which is the forest. Aranya means forest. And what happened in the forest, where 10 years was spent, 13 years was spent. And finally, when at the end of the 13th year in Panchvati, then Mata Sita was kidnapped by Ravana, right? And therefore, we also learned about the Lord's kind heart and his appreciation for earnest service, like from Jatayu, right? Who tried to save Mother Sita, though he failed, yet Lord Ram really appreciated his devotion, his attempt for service. Then after Aranya Kand, we reached Kishkinda Kand. Kishkinda Kand is where Lord Ram met Hanuman, and then he helped him meet his friend Sugriva. They became friends, and at the end of it, they were able to solve Sugriva's problem as well. Lord Ram killed his elder brother Vali, and then Hanuman and the entire soldiers of Monkey Clan, the monkey soldiers, were preparing to find Mother Sita in all directions, right? And that is the time when we had ended the Kishkinda Kand, where Hanumanji, who had reached the southern part of India, and he was, about to take action. So that is the revision. And today we will start with Sundarkand. All our classes are dedicated to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And we will talk about everything more now in detail about Sundarkand. So the last we spoke about was that how Hanumanji, at the edge of the southern part of India, he was standing off on Mahendra Parvat. And now Hanumanji was reminded by Jamwant about who he was, about his power of flying in the air. So Hanumanji took that initiative. He remembered that he is there to help, to serve Lord Ram, and therefore he gained all that motivation and the focus on his mission, and he jumped, he scouted, he knelt down on Mahendra Parvat, and with all his might, he pushed himself upwards. And he pushed himself upwards, and the mountain crushed a little, and a little bit of nature was also a little ruffled up, a little shaken up. But it was a beautiful scene, you know. Hanumanji, when he pressed the mountain, there was a little bit of a crack. So he went with force. There were clouds and trees and flowers, animals were there in that forest. They felt the shaking up, and so they started running in all directions. There were Gandharvas, and they were spotting on that particular mountain. And they suddenly felt the shake as well. So they started running in all directions, and some of them flew in the air to see what's going on. And they saw beautiful Hanumanji, just like a moon comes out of the dark clouds, bright white moon coming out of darkness, Hanumanji was as bright and powerful, and he was going his way. And the Gandharvas saw that scene. And, the flowers on the trees, they also started spreading and they started flowing in the ocean. So, in a way, nature was also expressing itself. And it was a very powerful moment when Hanumanji started the mission of actually reaching Mother Sita. And, he was, very focused in his mission. But on the way, there was a Mainaka mountain. Now, Mainaka mountain was actually very grateful to Hanumanji's father, Vayudev, for helping him one time. So, when he saw that his son, Hanumanji, is coming towards him, he thought, let me get an opportunity to serve Hanumanji. So, very humbly, in a personified way, so the mountain was a mountain, but he personified himself and he came on the top of the mountain and with folded hands, he requested Hanumanji, why don't you take some rest? It's a long way forward, and this is my mountain, this is me. I'm available to serve you. Hanumanji was so grateful, so gentle. He said, I am on a mission right now. And it is Lord Ram's mission. I have to serve him. I cannot take rest right now. So, what he did was, with all respect and love, he touched the mountain top, but he continued his journey. He was so focused on his mission. His energy was very high. He did not feel the need of rest, and he kept going. Now, the demigods, they all remember the demigods were very anxious that the mission should succeed. So they were trying their best that in every way, every particular aspect should be in place so that ultimately Lord Ram, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is able to get the assistance in achieving the goal. So they all were trying their best. So they thought that we should test Hanuman if he is in the right mindset. So let's put obstacles for him and check if he is okay, to fulfill this mission. So they ordered a particular Rakshasi who was the mother of Nagas, and they instructed her that you become the obstacle and challenge Hanuman and tell him that, I want to eat you. Let's see what he does. So Sursa, she who had the power of changing the form, she came as a huge Rakshasi. Now, she was a huge Rakshasi of 10 yojanas. Let me give you a calculation of yojana. One yojana equals to 8 miles. Okay. And 1 mile equals to 1.6 kilometers. Right? And imagine that means 10 yojanas was actually 80 miles. So Sursa was really huge. And when she stood right in front of Hanuman, she appeared out of the ocean and she said, oh, look, Krishna, Lord, the Supreme Lord has, made arrangements for my food. I'm very happy. There is this food flying towards me. She told Hanuman, oh, you seem to be good. Food for me? Enter my mouth and I will eat you. Hanumanji, he said, dear mother, I am very busy right now. You cannot eat me. I'm on a mission. I have to serve Lord Ram. So, dear mother, please excuse me. Don't create an obstacle. Please go away. But she was not giving way. Hanumanji was focused on the mission. So while Hanumanji by nature is very gentle and he gives respect to everyone, every living entity, even if she was a Rakshasi, but because she became an obstacle in Lord Ram's mission, then Hanumanji became angry. And then he said, now I will have to remove this obstacle. So he also took the size of 10 yojanas. Then Sursa, she took the size of 20 yojanas. Then Hanumanji took the size of 30 yojanas. Sursa took the size of 40 yojanas. Hanumanji took the size of 60 yojanas, and Sursa continued to compete with him. Finally, Sursa and Hanumanji were almost at 90 yojanas. And suddenly, Hanumanji changed his size to a thumb size. From 90 yojanas, he swiftly changed his size to a thumb size. Now, by that time, Susa was so huge, it was not possible for her to even think what had happened. She didn't get the time to think what was happening. She suddenly saw that, oh, Hanuman is gone. And he had actually changed his size. And what did he do? He entered his mouth and her mouth and he came out. And with that small size, he immediately escaped that situation. So demigods were very happy that yes, Hanumanji used his intelligence and he was able to continue with the mission. And the next demon was called Simhika. Simhika Rakshasi was a Rakshasi who could capture shadows. Anything that would fly above her, she would capture the shadow of that particular object. And with the help of that shadow, she would pull that object towards her and eat it up. So she did the same to Hanumanji as well. Hanumanji was very surprised because this was very sudden. She was hiding under the ocean and she just got his shadow. So he didn't get the chance to do anything, not change his size or anything. So what he did was that he noticed that, okay, now he's being devoured by this, eaten by this demon. So let me change the size of myself. He again made himself the size of a thumb and he went through his mouth, her food pipe, her stomach, and then he reached her heart and he kicked her from inside, broke her body, shattered her, and came out. Hanumanji continued, towards his mission of finding Sita. And then what happened was that he continued and he reached Trikuta Mountain. Trikuta Mountain was at the edge of Lanka and it was during the daytime. He saw all these Rakshasas guarding Lanka. So he thought, if I fight with the Rakshasas, that is not going to be a problem, but it will just draw unnecessary attention and it might harm Mother Sita in various ways. So let me not ruffle the feathers and not disturb the environment. Let me wait for the right time. So therefore, he waited there and he waited in a small size so that nothing is disturbed. And when there was night time, he reduced his size to cat size and he started entering Lanka. Now, Lanka was being guarded by a Rakshasi called Lanka, right? I hope that was the right pronunciation, but there should be no confusion. Lanka is with one single A. So that Rakshasi was guarding, and then she saw this Hanumanji in a small size, and she said, "Hey, monkey, what are you doing here? Monkeys like you and creatures like you are not allowed in Lanka, so I will not allow you. Go away from here." So Hanumanji said that, "Oh, I am just a small creature. I've just come to see Lanka and your great Ravana. So what is the harm? Let me enter." So Lanka said, "Oh no, I can't let that happen. I am the guardian of this gate. I will not let you go in." Obviously, Hanumanji was very focused on the mission. He gives his chance and he's very gentle. But when it comes in between the mission, then he loses his temper And then he punched this Rakshasi, because the Rakshasi slapped him first. And then obviously Hanumanji had to get into Lanka. So he showed his power and he punched her, and her entire face was injured. And then Lanka mentioned that, oh, I had been given a boon that I will be able to guard the gates of Lanka quite successfully until the day when somebody will come and, uh, you know, a monkey will come and teach me a lesson, hit me, and then that will be the mark of Lanka being destroyed in the future. And Lord Brahma had warned her that this will happen, and Lanka will be, Ravan will be defeated. So now let's look at what is the lesson that we can learn. Don't get mad and even, get even. So today's situation is, you know, anything that happens, tit for tat situation, if somebody hits you, you hit them back. If, if you are not hitting them back, are you not strong enough? Are you weak? So it is the social pressure that is created on most of us, that if you are not retaliating, if you're not attacking back to the attacker, then you are considered as weak. And that is why gentleness is looked upon as weakness, you know so therefore it is very important to understand, that uh, these understanding the mentality of eye for an eye, you know it will not work, because even Gandhiji had once said, if everyone's asked for eye for an eye, everyone will go blind, you know. So therefore, it is very important that we should be very smart and be gentle. Now let's do an activity. I'm going to show you certain pictures, and what you will do is you will have a look at those pictures and identify if it is gentle or not. If it is gentle, you give a thumbs up, and if it is not then gentle, you give a thumbs down. Are you ready? Okay, so you give a thumbs up when it is a gentle action, and a thumbs down when it is a not gentle action. So let's go ahead with the next slide and see the pictures. So you can see there is this girl, she's trying to pay attention towards her book, but there are a few rude girls who are bullying her. So is this gentle or not gentle? What do you think? It is not gentle, right? So the girl is being very patient, she's still holding her ground, but the ungentle action by those two ladies continues. The bullying continues. So you can answer in the chat, and you can answer that and participate in the activity. Now, this is the war in the Middle East, and the American soldier, is shaking hands with the citizen child. And, in spite of them being in the middle of war against their country, he is still holding the child's hand and greeting him with a big smile on a very human level. Is that gentle or not gentle? You can answer that quickly in the chat box. It is very gentle, so beautiful. In the midst of war, there is an exchange of good heart greeting. Next slide, please. Of course, this picture is also very obvious. This is not gentle. And you can please participate by quickly mentioning in your answer in the chat box. Look at these two men. A lady is walking and they're looking badly at the woman. What do you think? Is that gentle action or not gentle action? Quickly answer in the chat box. I'll give you about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not gentle. Let's go to the next slide. This is so beautiful. Yes, of course, this is very gentle. Let's go to the next slide. What do you think about this person? Yes, he is experiencing some inconvenience, but what is his hand gesture saying? What is his mouth saying? Is that gentle or non-gentle? It is not gentle, right? So let's go to the next slide. Somebody is fallen down and that person is trying to pick him up, right? So that is gentle. And of course, somebody is offering a glass of drink, a beverage, to somebody on the road. That is very gentle. So gentleness brings honor and respect from others. And therefore, a gentle person is never a loser. We must remember that our focus should be to continue to be in the right, clear mind and state. So when somebody is provoking you, it is a type of test. When somebody is bullying you, when there is a bad situation around you, consider it as a test and stick to your gentleness so that you are able to continue on your mission, right? So now coming back to what was happening in Lanka. So Hanumanji, he entered Lanka now and he wanted to see Mother Sita. He wanted to find Mother Sita. And he had already got a description from Lord Ram and Lakshman as to how he can identify Mother Sita. So now Hanumanji started flying through Lanka and he saw that, oh my God, this is such an opulent place. He is a demon, a Ravana, but look at the opulence. Gold buildings, marble floors, beautiful gardens. And this Ravana, he has got everything, but he has kidnapped Mother Sita. So he looked around and he kept, you know, looking for Mother Sita, but he couldn't find her. So he entered the palace and he saw many rooms with many articles. And, there was this particular, room which also had Pushpak Vimana. Pushpak Vimana was almost like a floating city with fountains and mountain falls and mountains and very comfortable natural environment, and a very high piece of technology. And it was there in that particular room. And Hanumanji kept looking at all of this and he kept going. And finally, he saw that there was a big room where Ravana was sleeping. The mighty Ravana, very strong, dark-skinned, but he was glowing because he was wearing a lot of gold ornaments and he could see a lot of women around him. He could see that he was on this big bed, but in one corner of the room, there was a separate bed and there was a fair lady that was sleeping on that bed. So Hanumanji said, yes, this must be probably Mother Sita. But then he noticed two things. Number one, Mother Sita will not be so closely staying in the same room. That's number one. Number two, that lady, she was wearing ornaments and silk clothes, and she seemed to be quite opulent. So obviously, Hanumanji identified this is definitely not Mother Sita. He was actually looking at Mandodari, who was the first queen of Ravana. So, therefore, he kept looking for Mother Sita And, he was wondering that will he be able to find Mother Sita? But then he remembered Sampati who had the power to look far, and that time he had confirmed that Mother Sita is in Lanka. So he kept going, and then he searched for the entire city. He could not identify Mother Sita. And then he saw there is this only garden that is left, Ashok Vatika. It had Ashoka trees in that. Let me go check if there she is. And when he went there, he saw that there was this lovely lady, a very weak looking, orange colored garment wearing lady surrounded by Rakshasis. Immediately, he was overjoyed. He said, "Oh, this is Mother Sita. I've almost already found her. I'm very happy." But of course, he did not want to scare her suddenly by his sudden appearance. So he was waiting for the right opportunity to introduce himself. So what he did is he went and hid himself in a tree. And he thought, let me observe the situation for some time. And this was obviously, remember, Hanumanji had waited for the night time. So this entire night had gone and passed away, searching for Mother Sita. It was almost dawn. So at dawn, he saw that there was this person who was walking towards Mother Sita, and then he saw realized that was Ravana. And he came to Mother Sita and he said, "Oh, beautiful lady, Mother Sita, why don't you accept me as your husband? What are you making me wait for so long? I'm not even interested in my Queen Mandodari. I'm not interested in anything except for being with you. And Mother Sita, she was so uh, angry and irritated with the separation from Lord Ram, and even further irritated with Ravan's rubbish speech. So she cried a lot and she kept her head on the floor. And Ravana, he continued his words. And Mata Sita, she said, "You dog, you jackal, wait for Lord Ram, and when he will come, he will destroy you, just like Garuda can kill the snake. So swiftly, he will destroy you." But Ravana was unaffected, and he continued and he told the Rakshasas, "Give her by force or by gift. Make make Sita voluntarily submit to me, surrender to me." So these Rakshasas continued their attempt. But again, at the right opportunity, when the Rakshasas were a little away, Hanumanji wanted to give a little bit of a consolation to Mother Sita to indicate that he is there with a message. Now, how would he do that? So he decided to sing about what is happening. And therefore, he started singing a song for Mother Sita. Now, this song was in Sanskrit, but I'm going to sing the translated English version of this. So he sang that descendant of Ikshvaku, King Dashratha was his name, righteous and heroic, he ruled Ayodhya of fame. He received 4 mighty sons, Rama, love of heart, full of vibrant potencies, Vishnu in a human form. To give Kaikai her boons, he went into exile. Lord Ram was sent to the forest, upholder of his father's vow. With Sita and Lakshmana, he went. When Rama killed the Rakshasas to free the rishis from fear, then Ravana kidnapped Sita with the help of Maricha, the demon. Then, in his search for Sita, Rama made Sugriva a friend and to search the southern quarters. I, Hanuman, he sent. After crossing many mountains, I jumped the ocean vast. I have succeeded in finding you at last. Rama will come to save you, his dearly beloved wife. Now give me a little message to save your husband's life. Now Sita Devi looked up because she wanted to find, oh, where is the song coming from? And she saw a monkey on the tree and she fainted. She thought, oh, this is another Rakshasa who's come to torment me. I cannot tolerate this. So she fainted. And when she came into consciousness, Hanumanji was sitting in front of her with folded hands. And then he tried to, kind of calm her down. And he was trying to explain very slowly that I am Hanuman. He tried to repeat the entire incident in a way of a calm, gentle dialogue. And Hanumanji, he wanted to come closer to Mother Sita so that Mother Sita would calm down and she would also be able to share a message with him. But Mother Sita was in that state where she's seen a lot of Rakshasas. So she was not trusting anything. She said, oh, you are Ravana who has taken the form of a monkey and you have come to trouble me. And that is why she got very angry and, she was rejecting him. And therefore, she wanted to test him. Now, Hanumanji, he tried to convince Mother Sita. So Mother Sita said, okay, let me just test you. Describe the features of Lord Ram. So Hanumanji started describing the features of Lord Ram. O Princess of Videha, Rama has eyes resembling lotus petals. He has broad shoulders, mighty arms, neck is shaped like conch. His eyes are copperly, his voice is deep, like a sound of kettle drums. He's solid in three places: his chest, his wrist, his fist. Elevated in three places: his chest, his navel, and his abdomen. Reddish in three places: eyes, nails, palms, and the feet, the soles of his feet. He has deep voice and his navel is deep and he walks swiftly. Three folds of skin are present on his neck and belly, and he walks with four gates such as the way, the style. Four gates are lion, tiger, elephant, and a lion, tiger, elephant, and a deer. Right? So that is the type of gates that he has. And 10 places on his body are like lotus. His complexion, his mouth, his eyes, his tongue, his lips, the palate, the chest, the nails, the hands, and the feet, all are like lotus-like features. He is fine in four places. Bodily hair is fine, his skin is fine, his finger joint is fine, and perception is also fine. So, Mother Sita was delighted to hear about this description and she burst into tears, thinking of how wonderful her husband is and oh, she has to go through the pain of separating from her beloved husband. So Hanumanji asked Sita Devi that he has come there to help her and therefore he wants to also know who is helping you, supporting you here. Then Mother Sita mentioned Trijata. Trijata was one of the Rakshasis who was guarding her, but secretly she was feeling very bad for Mother Sita, so sometimes she would give her encouraging messages. And then she told her, Hanumanji, that Trijata had informed um, her that Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravan, is recommending to Ravan that he should leave Mother Sita and he should not continue with this kind of an action. And this was a very important piece of information which will be revealed in the future, so in the next Kanda. So remember this point that Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravana, was constantly recommending that you must leave Mother Sita. Hanumanji offered hope to Mother Sita, and then he decided that let me ask you, Mother Sita, that why don't you come onto my shoulder and I will take you back? Let's just end it here. But Mother Sita gave a few reasons for not accepting this proposal. Mother Sita considered Hanumanji as her son. Yet, she wanted Lord Ram, her husband, to come and rescue her because she wanted the glories of Lord Ram to be very clear and evident, and she wanted him to get all the glories. So, therefore, she did not want to go ahead. She also did not want any other man, even though Hanumanji was her son, yet she did not want any other man except her husband touching her because she was already tormented. She was very angry the way she was abducted and brought here. So she at that point of time she felt and she said that only Lord Ram, I will go back only with Lord Ram and only he can touch me, and I will go with him only. So, therefore, because of these reasons, she did not accept Hanumanji's proposal. And therefore, Hanumanji, he with so much of humility, assured Mother Sita that Lord Ram will come to take her away uh, back to Ayodhya. And, he's not just the only monkey. There are much more powerful monkeys in the entire soldier, in the entire group of monkeys. So Hanumanji was exhibiting his absolute humility and he assured Mother Sita that everything will be okay. And he asked Mother Sita, give me a mark so that I can also share it with Lord Ram, so that he will also be consoled that I have found you and you're okay, and we should come close to you. He should come close to Lanka to take you back to Ayodhya. So then suddenly, Mother Sita, she removed a chudamani from her hair. Chudamani is a pin that women would wear in their hair at that point of time. So she gave that to him. And to confirm that Hanumanji had met Mother Sita only, she narrated a story which was very confidential. She told him that once there was a crow and he was just disturbing her and Lord Ram when they were resting, and he was constantly pecking and he was constantly disturbing them. And somehow Mother Sita, she was very, like, she was frantically trying, she was trying very hard to put this crow away, and somehow the crow was not listening, but he somehow took a break and he stayed away. And Mother Sita, Lord Ram, also helped her to do that. And Mother Sita, got very tired and she thought, let me rest. So she went to sleep. And Lord Ram also because Mother Sita was sleeping, he also went to sleep. And then the crow came back and started pecking her. Now, Lord Ram was sleeping and suddenly he felt wetness on his face. When he woke up, he was shocked to see that Mother Sita was bleeding because of the crow, and Mother Sita had not woken up Lord Ram. And Lord Ram was very furious. He said, "How can a crow come and hurt my Sita?" So he took a grass blade and he put the Brahma Astra power in that grass blade and he threw it towards the crow. Now, the crow kept running all around the universe, trying to get shelter from that Brahmastra in the form of a grass blade. But obviously, he could not get shelter. So he had to come back to Lord Ram's feet and surrender to him. And at that point of time, Lord Ram forgave him. Now, this particular crow was actually Jayanta. He was the son of Indra and he was attracted to Sita Devi, and that is why he was just doing what he did. Now, this incident, was a very confidential incident. Lakshman was not there at that point of time. Nobody knew. So she told Hanuman that, why don't you, narrate the story to Lord Ram with the Chudamani, and he will be assured that you have met me. Hanumanji thanked her for that, and before leaving, he thought, oh, let me assess the power, the strength of the enemy, and also let me have fun, you know. So Hanumanji, in his cheerful mood, because he had achieved his mission, he went forward to find out more and he went into the Vatika, garden, and he went Ashoka Vatika, which is the garden. He continued and he uprooted some trees and started throwing it all over. And then, the soldiers, the guards, they came, but they were destroyed by Hanumanji. So then they went to Ravana and to tell them. So Ravana said, oh, a mere monkey, but these people are saying that he's very strong. Let me show him my power. Let me send my soldiers to him. So for one Hanumanji, he sent 80,000 soldiers to begin with. Hanumanji killed them all, 80,000 soldiers. Then Ravana sent Jambavali, his chief minister. Hanumanji killed the chief minister as well. Then Ravana sent 7 sons of the chief minister, and Hanumanji killed them as well. And then he sent 5 leading generals. Hanumanji killed them as well. Then he sent his son Aksha and then Akshakumar, and Hanumanji killed him. This really hurt Ravana, and the most powerful son of his, Indrajit, was sent, and Indrajit used the Brahmastra to capture Hanuman. Hanumanji, out of respect to Brahmaji's, Astra, he accepted that from Indrajit, and also he wanted to be captured so that he could see who Ravana is and he could pass him the message that you are doing something so wrong, you're going to definitely be punished. So this is the right time to stop this, give Mother Sita back to Lord Ram, otherwise you're going to face the consequences. He wanted to give this message to Ravana. So he accepted that. And when he went to, that particular court where Ravana was sitting with all his ministers, then Hanumanji, he saw Ravana there. And Ravana said, let's kill this monkey. He's killed so many of my people, and I will kill him. Then Vibhishana, he reminded Ravana that he is just a messenger and he should not kill a messenger. And Ravana was not ready to listen. He said, no, I'm going to kill this Hanuman, and therefore Vibhishana continued to request Ravana. So Ravana said that, okay, let's do one thing. Monkeys are very proud of their tails, so let me set fire. Let me embarrass him. Let me set fire on his tail and make him roam around the city. Let people laugh at him. Let me embarrass him and humiliate him. So Hanumanji said, okay, if this is to be done, I will allow that to happen. So he allowed the fire to be lit on his tail. But in the meantime, Trichata immediately ran towards Mother Sita and she told her this is what is happening to Hanumanji. Mother Sita prayed to Agni Dev and she prayed to him and said, please, do not let Hanumanji's tail burn. And immediately, Hanumanji felt a covering of ice on his tail instead of the bone. And then he understood this is either Mother Sita's prayers or Lord Ram's blessings. And Hanumanji, he continued and he continued to see how they're taking him through the city. But suddenly, because he remembered the blessings from Mother Sita and Lord Ram, he said, oh no, wait a minute. I am the messenger of Lord Ram. Why should I take the humiliation? I will teach them a lesson. So he used his fire tail and he burned entire Lanka. And at that point of time, everybody was surprised. And, he said that now I've taught these people a lesson. I've also assessed the strength of Ravana's army and where he's situated. Everything is known to me by now. So let me just finish this. He went to the ocean, extinguished the fire, and he went to Mother Sita to take her permission. And he went back to Lanka. And with a loud roar, he reached, the mountain that from where he started. And that at that point of time, everybody was waiting at Mahendra Parvat for Hanuman, and with his roar, they understood that he had succeeded in his mission. He had found Mother Sita, and they can go happily back to Lord Ram with the good news. Now, the monkeys are monkeys. They wanted to have fun and celebrate the success. So they went, and there was this particular garden which was gifted by Brahmaji to Sugriva's father, and that garden was very opulent, full of, honey on the trees and good fruits and all of those things. So the monkey said, let's enjoy and celebrate our success. And they went and destroyed the garden. Now, usually Sugriva would have got very angry at this action. But when he came to know that the monkeys have done this, he was actually happy. He said, oh, that means they're successful. That is why they have gone crazy wanting to have fun and they've forgotten the fear and they've done this to the garden. Oh, that's okay. I'm very happy. And he didn't even bother about that. And all of them went together to Lord Ram and, to tell him about the good news. And Hanumanji gave him the Chudamani and he narrated everything. And he also told Lord Ram that, Ravana had given a time of 1 year to Mother Sita, and he might harm her. So we've just got 1 month, to rescue her. And Lord Ram, of course, was very happy. He was calmed down that, yes, finally, Mother Sita is found. He knows where she is, what's the direction. And that is the end of Sundara Kanda, where Hanumanji, succeeded in his first mission. So let us start. Before we, go ahead, we'll watch this video, but I would want to caution you, please recollect the actual version by Valmiki. The video is to help you visualize what you have heard a little bit, but the sequence, the events, the actions, the dialogues, the mood should be according to what you have heard as per Valmiki Rishi. and the visual is just for you to look at and remember the narration, but do not take it literally. So little discrepancies here and there, avoid them, but enjoy the video. Okay, let me check. Maybe there is a technical problem. Let me check. Just give me a moment. I'm checking what is the technical glitch that we are experiencing. Just give me one moment. Yes, I think we have resolved that. Yes, the video is on. Please continue watching it.
Hanuman rushes towards Lanka, but is challenged by the same monster Sundara. What's that? No, to cut you up into little pieces! After a fierce battle, Hanuman tears the monster to pieces and proceeds towards the island of Lanka. But where on earth do I find Sita?
Ah, you are awake. My day begins only when I see the radiance of your face. But you won't even look at me. Do you not see I'm starving for your love? Perhaps I should make a gift of Ram's head.
So, you have visited her again.
Leave her alone, my lord. Let's sing and dance over her. Let's make merry.
There's only a little time left. The promised year will soon be over.
How on earth is our Lord attracted by you? I wonder what he sees in you.
I'd like to see your husband. I can't imagine anyone more handsome than the Lord of Lanka.
Shh, go away all of you. Do not annoy Sita, or I'll have to answer to Ravan.
Ram
रामदूत हनुमान जननी हम रामदूत हनुमान.
Tell Ram to come and save me quickly. I'll be hopeful till then.
I'll surely tell him. Before I leave, I must teach Ravan and his friends a lesson. Besides, I need the exercise. The next one promises to be a better match for me. Perhaps if I let myself be captured, I will be able to see Ravan himself face to face. Help! I can't stand the fire! You there. What is your name? And who has sent you to Lanka? O Lord of Lanka, I am Hanuman. I come to you with respect as a messenger of Lord Sugriv, the Vanara king and devoted friend of Ram, Prince of Ayodhya. You know it was a cowardly act to carry off Princess Sita, totally contrary to Dharma. This will surely end in your destruction and the destruction of your race. Restore Sita to the prince and seek his forgiveness.
Kill him.
Brother, according to the law of kings, you may mutilate, brand, or whip a messenger. But kill him?
Why, what's wrong with killing a creature such as this?
If you slay him, what chance is there of our real enemies being brought here?
All right, but set fire to his tail first, then let him go home.
Oh, it's hot. It's burning me. Help! It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Stop it! Stop it!
Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. You must have seen a couple of dialogues here and there, when Hanumanji's tail was put on fire, he started jumping in the video. But actually, no, Mother Sita had prayed and he was feeling icy cold and he was not affected by the fire. So always refer to the original Valmiki narration. And the video is just for a little fun and visualization. I hope you enjoyed that. And you can see on your screen, there is this Ashoka Vatika in Sri Lanka, and there is a temple that has been built over there. And, it is to symbolize that, that particular spot, to show you that spot where Mother Sita was kept. Right? This is in Sri Lanka. So we have finally reached the end of today's, Sundara Kanda. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have fallen in love with Hanumanji. How dedicated he was in his mission, how gentle he was, and how he used his intelligence. And this is how we can take lessons from Hanumanji, that when you have to achieve your mission, not to get deviated, We are but still students on this planet, but we should pray to Hanumanji. We should not get distracted. What is our mission as students, as children? To study and to concentrate during exams. It is you just come out of it and enjoy your vacations, but how to stay away from distractions in spite of so many obstacles and distractions. So remember, and now we're going to do Nama Ramayan, where we glorify the names of Lord Ram. So first we'll play the video of the sisters Harini and Janvi, and then after that we will also read the translation to understand what we have just heard, right? So we'll just put up the video for you.
कपिवरसन्ततसंस्मृतरा तद्गतिविघ्नध्वंसकरा कपिवरसन्ततसंस्मृतरा तद्गतिविघ्नध्वंसकरा कपिवरसन्ततसंस्मृतरा तद्गतिविघ्नध्वंसकरा कपिवरसन्ततसंस्मृतरा तद्गतिविघ्नध्वंसकरा सीता प्राणाधारकरा सीता प्राणाधारकरा दुष्टदशानन दूषितरा दुष्टदशानन दूषितरा शिष्ट हनुमदूषितरा शिष्ट हनुमदूषितरा सीता वेदितकाकावनरा सीता वेदितकाकावनरा कृतचूडामणिदर्शनरा कृतचूडामणिदर्शनरा कविवरवचना स्वासितरा कविवरवचना स्वासितरा राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम.
So you're going to be able to see the translation on your screen as well, right? So just waiting for it to appear. Okay, so this is a Sundara Kanda chapter on Hanuman's meeting with Sita Devi at Lanka. So let's start. Kapivara Santata Samsmrata Ram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who was continually remembered by Hanuman, the most excellent among the monkeys. Tadgati Vigna Dvamsakaram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who removed the obstacles to the movement of Hanuman. Sita Prana Adharakaram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who was the support of the life of Devi Sita. Dushtadasha Ajnana Dusitaram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who condemned the wicked 10-headed Ravana. Shishrata Hanumad Bhusitaram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who adorned the wise and eminent Hanuman with praises. Sita Vedita, Kaka Vana Ram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who heard the Kakasura incident which took place in the forest from Hanuman as told to Hanuman by Devi Sita. Krita Chudamani Darshanaram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who saw the Chudamani of Devi Sita, which was brought by Hanuman. Kapivara Vachana Ashvatsita Ram. I take refuge in Sri Ram, who was confronted by the words of Hanuman, the most excellent of monkeys. Oh, I hope that you enjoyed the Nama Ramayana as well. And please continue to attend these sessions. We are finally reaching towards the end of Ramayana as well. And I hope that you are participating in all the activities. They are very interesting. When you do the activities, you will remember not only the story of Ramayana, but most importantly, the lessons you will remember. So when a situation in your life comes in suddenly, your mind will remember that activity experience and push it towards your responses. You will be able to make intelligent choices. So do the activities. It will really help you learn. And today's home assignment is to make one picture which is related to Sundara Kanda. So you heard the Valmiki version. So you can visualize that. And with the help of the visualizing tool, that is the video, you can create a picture and you can color it and you can take a picture and post it, And that way we will be able to assess and also announce the winners. Yesterday's winners was Yesterday's winner was Atharva Borkar. So Atharva Borkar, I hope that you are attending today's session as well. And in case you are not here, please, when you see this video, go through this announcement and reach out to us, and we will definitely be able to respond to you with a gift. Now, there will be a quiz link that will be displayed. But before that, Atharva Borkar, please ask for, please share your home address to our office number. Your home address should not be displayed on YouTube. For safety reasons, it should be shared with us on our office number, and we will be able to send you your gift, right? So, therefore, congratulations, Atharva Borkar, and we will wait for your message on the number. And now let us answer certain questions that you have asked me. We will not be able to take all the questions. Maybe we will answer that at the end of the 7th day. However, I'll try to answer some of the questions today as well, right? So, one question is, how do Sampati know that she is Mata Sita? How does Sampati know about Mata Sita's face? Yes, vultures are known to have incredible powerful eyesights, one of the sharpest in the animal kingdom, and they can they can spot small animals and pieces of food, etc. So that is actually a natural gift that Sampati had. Sampati regains his strength and divine vision through his natural power and is blessed by spiritual insights. That is why he could see across the ocean of Lanka and confirm Sita Mata was alive, sitting in Ashok Vatika. Right? And the next question is, why did Hanuman jump from a mountain to Lanka instead of jumping from the ground? Now, Hanumanji understood, he knew that he was very powerful and he had to fly, a really long distance across the sea. And therefore, he would have had to use a lot of force. And therefore, he needed a good launch pad. If he would have got out from directly flown from the ground, maybe a lot of other environment would have got disturbed. So therefore, he wanted a good launch pad, and the mountain was really tall and it gave height. And instead from the ground, he went to the top of the mountain and then he jumped in that direction. So, what happens to the ring that Ram gave to Hanumanji to show Sita? Okay, then now if you really see in the Valmiki version, that we have narrated today, there was no mention of the ring there. However, it is said that Lord Ram, Lord Ram had shared that ring just to show it to Mother Sita. So initially, Hanumanji sang the first song, glorification of Lord Ram to Mother Sita, and he showed the ring to Mother Sita so that she gets confidence that, yes, Hanumanji is the messenger of Lord Ram, and he'll bring her back. Yes. So, are there any questions that we need to answer today? Or should we be answering the questions at the end of the last day, the 7th day? Oh, well, according to according to the Valmiki records, his description, her name was Lanka, with double A. And I think on the media and television, it was mentioned Lankini, So yes, that is why I guess you have that confusion. But actually, it was Lanka. So, how to post the activity? You can create a folder on Google Drive. You can upload your activity and give us the access of the link. So when there is there is a permission that you have to give. If you don't give that permission, if that permission remains restricted, even if you share the link with us, we will not be able to see the file in your folder. So give us the access. And once you give us the access, you can post the link and we will look at it, right? Now, another question is Valmiki Ramayana, it is Lanka. Okay, so you can post it on WhatsApp and also in the comments description, right? So on WhatsApp also, you can put the link and in the comments on YouTube as well, like I suggested. So 2 places we will see the link, and one of the links we will use and we will access your assignment. Yes, Mataji. Yes, you can post the picture, but do it on the drive. It will be better because once you create that drive, it will have all your previous activities also. Number 1, you will be able to maintain it. Number 2, when you post it on YouTube chat, then it will be more convenient. So instead of directly doing that, create a folder. However, if you find it very difficult, then you can post it on WhatsApp as well, and you can ignore the drive. Right. I hope you have been able to get the answers to your questions. Are there any questions? Any additional questions? All right, that's great. So if there are any questions and you see the video later or you're watching the video later, you can post it and, maybe we can answer them at the end of the entire camp. The quiz link has been posted for you in the comment section. So you can go through the link. The quiz is a lot of fun. And of course, there is a surprise at the end of it as well. So do attempt the quiz as well. And we will see you again towards the end of this camp. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time. And of course, these are recorded. They are on YouTube. You can always come back and watch the videos. And you can keep in touch with us because you have our office number. All right. So the quiz link will be posted in the comments section very soon. So thank you so much for your attention and your participation. I understand that, you have enjoyed till date because I can see the enthusiasm and the questions being asked. And we're almost towards the end. You must remember two things when you're listening to Ramayana. It is not for entertainment. It is to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is not fiction. It is truth. It is reality, it's real history, planetary history. And therefore, when you hear Ramayana, you are also successful in all your other life areas and you get blessings as well. So continue to listen to Ramayana and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for your attention and participation. Hare Krishna.